to the DeJuTTT's kitchen. I am Jumoke. I'm happy to have you here with me again today. If this is your first time, please click and like this video. I am so happy to have you. I believe you won't be disappointed. And if you're a regular, thanks for coming back. I'm sure you will enjoy my video for today. Today I'll be showing you how to make peanut soup, otherwise called groundnut soup. So groundnut soup is quite common in Africa. It's also common in Asia. I believe some parts of Europe eat it as well, and also some parts of America. But today, this particular recipe is from the Nigerian part of, is from Nigeria, which is a part of West Africa. But I have a slight twist to mine. So mine is not like the regular peanut soup. Mine has a bit of texture in it. Normally peanut soup is silky and smooth and very nice, but mine has a bit of texture because of the way I'm making mine. And there's a slight change to the rest, to the ingredients I'm using as well, which I'm sure some people might not agree with, but hey, don't fault it till you've tried it. So I'll show you my ingredients now. So like I said, I'll be making you my own version of peanut soup, or what you call groundnut soup, from Nigeria. So the ingredients I'll be using are as follows. So I've got goat meat. Everything you're looking at has been cleaned. I've got shaki, otherwise known as tripe. Cowfoot, otherwise known as bokoto, or as my dad will say, ese babankano. I've got smoked turkey. I've got stockfish and smoked mackerel. I like mackerel, smoked one. I've got frozen spinach, which I will defrost slightly. Ground pepper. This ground pepper contains the following ingredients. So it contains red bell pepper and Scotch bonnet and onion, no tomato. Crayfish powder. To season the meat, I've got oregano, curry powder, salt, seasoning cube. The darker brown one is beef seasoning cube, and the other one is chicken seasoning cube. Garlic, ginger, onion, and the key ingredient, I know some people are gonna scream now, peanut butter. So a lot of people make it by blending peanuts, and they first roast the peanut and then blend it. For me it's still the same thing. It's absolutely the same thing, and it does not alter the taste. Just make sure that if you're using peanut butter, make sure it's 100% peanut butter with no sugar. Make sure it's 100% peanut butter. Yeah. And to start off with, I will first go on to cook the meat. I'll proceed to boiling the meat. I'll put in the cowfoot first. I'll be boiling. So I cook my peanut soup the one pot style. So I'll put in the cowfoot, then I'll put some tripe in. I'll first let that boil for a bit before adding on my beef. But just to this, I will put seasoning cube and salt. I'll add some water to this too. At this point, I've been cooking the meat for 20 minutes. The cowfoot and the tripe for 20 minutes. And yeah, I can tell already that it's softer because I can see that the bone has come off some of it. So let's take that out. And now I'll add the meat, the goat meat. I'll add it onto it. I'll add the rest of my seasoning. So the onion goes in first. I've added the ginger and garlic. Some curry powder. The oregano. Some seasoning cube. And a bit more salt. Now I'll just stir it all together. I wouldn't add any water at this point because there's still some water from the time that I was boiling the cowfoot and stuff. So I just want that to cook together. I'll leave it for another, say 10 minutes and then come back and check. Actually 15 minutes and then come back and check. It's been 10 minutes and I can feel the water drying up. Well, I can see it's drying up, so I'm just gonna add a cup of water. I'll put the measurement in the description box. Stir it all together. I didn't use all the meat that I showed you earlier on because I needed it for my own, I needed it for another soup at home. So yeah. We'll leave that to continue to cook for another 10 minutes. The goat meat has been cooking for a further 15 minutes. So I'm now gonna have the pepper mix, the blended pepper mix. I'll have the crayfish. I'll add the smoked turkey. I'll add the stock fish. I'll add the mackerel at the very last after adding the spinach. That's because it's smoked and it's soft. I don't want it all, you know, vanishing into the sauce. So I'll now add on the palm oil. I am not going to use too much palm oil. And stir it together. So I've left it to boil together for 5 minutes. Now I'm going to add on my peanut butter. The peanut soup can get very thick, so you can leave it at a consistency that you like. I like mine not too thick and not too watery. Just gonna add a bit more. Note I didn't add any more seasoning or salt because I've added it to the meat when cooking it, so I want to check how much is in there before adding any more. I'll taste in a minute to find out if it does need any. Note I use the crunchy peanut butter. Some people like theirs totally, well, normally it's meant to be smooth, but like I said, this is my version. So I like a bit of texture. So, is it texture? Yeah, I just like to feel some, you know, like bits in my mouth when eating it. Can you see that? I like the thickness, so I won't add any more water. And you can see my cowfoot is soft and nice. The shaki too is also soft and nice. Shaki is tripe for the non-Yoruba speakers. I'm just gonna taste before tasting the originals. Oh my god, that is an absolute delight. I'll just leave it to simmer on low heat. Please, oh, I forgot to mention that. Make sure it's on low heat because it can burn quite quickly and easily, so make sure it's on low heat. Remember at the start I said I would defrost my spinach slightly. That's because at this level I'm not adding any more water, because I know that the water from the spinach will still, you know, get into this, so that's why. I'll add on the spinach in a minute and my mackerel, but I'm not going to add any more seasoning. It's fine in my own opinion. Yeah, so now, oh, that looks lovely. Don't know if you can see that. So I'm gonna add on my spinach now. I'm not eating a foriro, so I don't like too much spinach in mine. So, oh, by the way, instead of spinach, you can use ugu, you can use kale, you can use any green leaf of salt or whatever you can lay your hands on. You can even use, you know, greens, you know, spring greens, whatever you can find, you can use that. So it has the look of oregano and it has the taste of what can I compare the taste to? It just has a unique taste of its own, you know. I can't say it's a goosey, I can't say it's nothing like oregano. It just has a nice unique silky taste. I would like it with swallow. And at this point I will add my mackerel because it's ready now. It's just half of the fish, half a fillet. Well, it's just a fillet, not half a fillet. So there's this richness that, and you know, lovely taste that mackerel brings to any dish. Well, not any dish, to certain stews and soups. So there you go. Because I'm using it for swallow, I'm gonna leave it at this consistency. I'm gonna be using it for plantain swallow. So, but yeah, soup is ready. Isn't that beautiful? There you have it, my groundnut soup. Yeah, so I didn't want to reveal at the start that I was using peanut butter, but now that you know, I just wanted to show you. The reason why I said mine is different is because I used crunchy peanut butter, because I don't mind my food to have like bitty bits or like crunchy bits. I don't mind my food having crunchy bits. I don't know if you can see from here. The brown little bits, those are the peanut bits in it, and I love that. So thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you do try out this version. Please do let me know how you find it. If you find you try it and you don't like the grainy bits, or if you're someone that you don't like text, you don't like bits in your food, then try the smooth version of the peanut butter and it will give you the same result but without the bits. Thanks so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for joining me.